So here it is, March 9th. We've come through a long, hard winter this year. A couple of months of pretty much zero or close to it every night. Some very cold days. Check the charts in the thread, but anyway, I think we beat the winter. Things are finally warming up, and I'm very glad to have some warm weather and some sun, and glad to be out working in the greenhouse. Thought I'd better get a shot here of it before all the snow melts off. Take a little tour inside quick. You can see it built up quite a snowbank on the back where the insulation was on the north side here. That's probably a good 4 foot deep to the ground there. Anyway, let's go inside and have a look. Lemon verbena is sprouting up very nicely. It smells so wonderful. I have to get a sniff every time. Got some anasazi beans coming up. The chaya survived the winter. That's a blue corn, I think, sticking up there, but I'm not positive. Got 2 Meyer lemon trees going that came from seed from this Meyer lemon tree, the big one. And you can see lots of new leaf growth popping out on it after surviving a long winter in here. This is Texas tarragon I held over from last year. It looks dead at a glance, but actually, if you look down there, you can see new shoots coming in. And I was very excited to look at that and find that today. Stevia didn't make it through the winter, but I was checking those flower heads, and I think we got quite a bit of seed. So I think we can carry through on seed. It's awesome. 2 citrus trees over there. They're sprouting new leaves out again. Very relieved and happy to see that. They came through the winter fine also. This pine-scented geranium hasn't stopped growing. Just hasn't stopped growing at all for the whole winter. And same with the citronella geranium up here. This has a fantastic smell. I've been sniffing this all winter too. Oh, it's wonderful. By the way, I've had the door open for the whole afternoon, and it's 88 degrees in here and 20% humidity. So basically I have to go through and chuck down snow pretty much every day now to help keep humidity stabilized. If I don't do that, it drops to 20% in no time. I cooked all the moisture out of the soil over the winter. Some of the kale I started didn't do so well, so I just chucked it into this recycle crate. And if it makes it, it makes it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm going to start new, fresh stuff. Yellow beans too. Didn't like the extremely cold temperatures. We had a couple of nights where it went to 39 in here, and they didn't handle that well. So I'm going to reset them. Geraniums I saved for the landlord. Those actually came through okay. They're a little beat up from the winter, and actually more beat up from the lack of moisture. They just the soil that they came in is very dries out very quickly. Komatsuma came through okay. That also has been drying out. We've had greenhouse temperatures spike to 117, 118 in the peak of the daytime here, in the peak of the greenhouse. So I got to figure they're probably 105 down here, which is pretty high for any kind of cold green like that. Radishes came through fairly well. I didn't get a generator and supplemental lighting set up out here yet. That's a project I plan to work on over the summer and fall, and have supplemental high pressure sodium lighting or something like that in here. Beets are doing okay. They're coming along. I actually have to transplant them and weed out the smart weed in here with them. Some of the lettuces came through. Most of them are drying out. Spinach did okay so far, but again, it's drying out on me between waterings. It's been hard in the last month or so to keep it stoked up for the overnight. You're up till 3 or 4 in the morning stoking, and then be out here first thing early, open up and vent some heat. So things took a little beating, but Chamomile is doing really well, and it's actually starting to flower. See if I can get a close-up for you there. Yeah, starting to flower out. That smells fantastic too. The yarrow and parsley I started last fall have been very slowly evolving into little mini plants throughout the season, and you can see they're really starting to take off now. Should have a nice batch of yarrow this year, which is a fantastic medicinal plant. What else? Some of the other things here took a beating from the cold and dry and all the different extremes, but almond and vanilla verbena came through okay. And other than that, I'm basically just remixing soils, clearing out some space, getting ready to reset a few of the flats, and get on with the new season. I'm very excited to be headed back into warm weather again. This winter was a tough one. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll check out more of our informational stuff on the forum, and come check out some more of our videos. This has been another Farmacy Seeds Network video.